Ah, the details, the details. I realized after I put my controller down that there's signed photographs of I don't know what all over the floor, and they thought this was important, and they spent time on it, and this game is so good. Hey everybody, it's Chucker Conroy. Welcome back to more Splatoon. I didn't make that jump. Last time, we went to Salmon Run once again, seeing the second to last map. Aww. Well, that's okay, we got plenty more Octo expansion to see, so now, let's get into it. Oh, I was gonna stand on the bench and use my phone, but I'm not allowed to do both at the same time. Lame. We're going into Tubular 8-ball station. Outlook, not so good. Oh man, with that kind of subtitle, outlook not so good, I am intimidated. A lot of people have complained about the 8-ball stages, but I don't really remember them being that bad. So, 8-ball can be moved along these special rails. But the thing is, I know that if people are saying that they're not bad, or people are saying that they are bad, but I'm not remembering them being that bad, that means that they totally are. I'm just, the plinking off of the head there was pretty clever. We get these super sensual lo-fi beats, good music to study to, and we'll be on our way. Gotta get in our ASMR too to go along with it. I got candy in my mouth. Yeah, I'm not really reading what Pearl and Marina are saying to me because there's not really like, you know, there's not really patience in the budget for paying attention to both of them at the same time. I gotta carefully manage those things as the leader of my own mind. I do have a lot of cells voting against me though because they just really, really like our squid waifus, okay? So, know that it's a difficult decision. Sweet moves! Ah, damn it. The control is like going over just because I was in charge and thus they're getting tired of my BS, so it just leans in the other direction all the time. Okay, let's not get too deep into politics here. There's a ball bumper up ahead too. Don't bump my balls. So get down there. So these things bump it away, but they're also, we need to break them to advance, so we can't just get away from it. That brings us back up, should we need to. Oh boy, okay. Shoot it that way, good. Down the funnel. Roll your ball. All the way to the mall. Merrily, 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 life is but a nightmare. Duck into the ink and keep moving. Oh boy. That is, oh god. I can just go straight here, what am I worried about? It's got guardrails and everything, screw this. Hit that, whoa, that was cool. This thing looks like a little sun. It kind of reminds me of the beta design for Porygon 2, where it's like a logo of a 7-Eleven or something in Japan. And there it is, test passed. Boop, 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 boop. I can have that guy with the cool shoes finally. I can rip them off his body and there's nothing he can do to me because he's an inanimate object. Two full sets now. Young squire, you've outdone yourself. I'm not much of a teacher, but if I was, I'd give you an A for effort. Before we go talk to him, I'd like to take a look at this final one in the set. So principled you might explode, but when you burst, who's really cursed? Your loved ones have to bear that load. Oh god, that's terrible! Now I feel bad for saying that after he blows himself up, I'm gonna go take his shoes because... Gosh, his family are the real victims there if I'm wearing those. Well, the full set tells an interesting story, doesn't it? One good turn deserves another. Try this on for size when you reach the promised land. Interesting story doesn't say the half of it! Neo Octoling armor acquired as our reward for 100%ing the beeline. My collection topped out at a mighty 2. Memcakes, I mean. 2 memcakes is not a meal. It's not even that much of a snack. He mentioned being a failed test subject who didn't make it very far into the test before, but he only made it 2 stations in before bowing out. We're gonna make it for reals Ink and Slide Station. What are you doing on the wall there, bud? We can go for a Splattershot Junior and a Splat Bomb. We'll make this a Splattershot Junior episode. It's a good weapon. You'll need to use ink furlers in this area to create a path through the air. Once they're unfurled, shoot the end to keep them that way. Keep my ink furlers roll back up if they're hit by enemy ink. Rapid fire weapon sounds good. Ooh, bopping music. Let's listen. Excellent, you only got shot. Haven't been drawing enough attention to the Octo Expansion soundtrack though, so I wanted to do that whenever possible, and we got two pretty boppin' songs today. One very soothing and relaxing that I've pointed out before, and this one. So, as we're making our way through here, since we played another 8-ball stage, I'd like to tell you about another cut ranked mode from Splatoon 2, Rocket. This might be future content in Splatoon 3, so just letting you know that this might be new information that could come up future in the series. Rocket did not come back as an Octo Expansion stage gimmick. It just simply remained unused. At the start of the match, there'd be a rocket in the middle. We never got to see any graphics for this rocket, so the footage you see uses a placeholder graphic to give an idea of what it might have been like. You would shoot this rocket, both teams could, and the difference in enemy ink, whichever team got the most, that many units of enemy ink would cause the rocket to blast off and move forward toward the enemy goal. Basically, the difference in ink that was shot into it would be the amount of fuel that you would get, and thus the number of units forward that it would move. It was an interesting idea for a mode, and as somebody who really likes flanking people when they're shooting at the Rainmaker shield, I can tell you that I would have enjoyed it a lot. And it would just move forward automatically, and you'd be trying to get into the enemy's base, just as you are in pretty much all the other modes. I think I said the exact same thing about the 8-ball now that I think about it, of, oh yeah, I would have loved shooting people when they were, like, pointed away towards it, but, okay. She said we got a sub-weapon, don't be shy about using it. So we'll toss those up there. That is a lot of health this thing has. This guy cannot shoot the broadside of a planet. This is just sad. I have not moved one time. Eggs. How do I eggs? How do I get eggs? I don't know how to eggs. Huh. I actually don't, oh, the grind rail I just shot takes me up there. How embarrassing. Oh boy. Hit all you people. No. Oh, I can ink that up. There we go, that'll be easy. Let's try it again. Oh, you unfurl the thing! It's thematic with everything else we've done so far, and I didn't even think of that. Boom! Just in the nick of time. There that goes, final checkpoint. We'll hit that. Watch out, that sniper looks like trouble. Really? I think he looks like an octopus. Wow, Pearl. Racist. Okay. Let's, no, hit that. Okay. No. I guess he is trying to shoot and kill me. This is not the time for that. Hit all that. Whoa! Hit you! This is stressful, wow. And then that's above me, and then we go up and drop it at our feet, and goodbye! I should sub-weapon this. I never sub-weapon that, and that's a way to instantly detonate it. Oh, a brand! They all have themes. The beeline was all enemies. There are new entries in the chat log, so I sent them along. Check them out sometime. Grab and go station. Here lies the foundational Thang. Splatter shot. Doesn't seem like anyone's here. Keep moving. Your wits about you though, just in case. Clicking an analog stick you can't see with your index finger to take a selfie sounds like pure evil. No boss fight or anything. The stages are tough enough as it is. You are da bomb fo rizzle! You got the first Thang! thing! Find all four and you will—
Error.
On the promised land. Keep on keeping on! So, this is one of the 4 Thangs, eh? These Thangs are as weird as this place, but we gotta get out of here somehow. Let's hurry and find 3 more. I'm counting on you, Agent 8. Nope, doesn't want to talk to us. Huh. Will it blend? That is the question. I can't believe we only found 1 Thang so far. We got a long road ahead of us still. I can't believe we only found 1 thing so far. We got a long road ahead of us still. I can't believe we only found— See, old geezer. Wait, no, come back. I'll say something different, I promise. Ah! And we got a new chat log. Session 4. MC Princess has joined the chat room. I'm back. It took her that long to reboot after she alt F4'd. Yes, you are. Marina, you here? She's in the head. The head? Whatever. Yo, why is there a pic of me posted in here? Isn't that against the law or something? Some data breach invasion of privacy thing? Oh, we're doing intros. Just read that part. Most of the internet can relate to not reading. Okay then, it's my turn to post a pic of Marina. Boom! Ah! She's so precious, she's feeding Judd! And Judd looks like all cats do in pictures where he's like, will you go away? This is when we first met, back in the day. Here's a bonus one, just cuz. Is that how she wakes up next to you? Like, hey, wake yo sleepyhead up. DJ Hyperfresh has joined the chat room. Pearl! MC Princess has left the chat room. That is great. All right, so we got our first thing. Made it through 2 stations. I'm getting good at this jump. As soon as I say it. And we even got a new chat. We got some, street cred with the phone, yo. And now, we're gonna go back to Inkopolis. Meet Dynamo, the heaviest roller. It's a heavy weight that sacrifices speed in all senses. It requires a long windup that leaves the wielder wide open. I mean it. An attack cannot be canceled at all, even by turning into a squid once the trigger is pulled. It's locked in for more than a second and as a result, is blown away by one-hit kills that come out faster than it. In return, it shows the greatest range of all rollers. To give an idea of just how long range, I'd describe this as an annoying weapon that feels more like a charger than a roller due to the long startup, precision, and the one-hit KO. The difference from chargers comes in the long attacking arc. An arc so smooth it can actually attack over Umbrella Shield or hit an inkjet or splashdown without even trying. In addition to attacking over faraway objects, remember that rollers excel at attacking someone on a ledge close by, and that combines to make a weapon with an effective hitbox that just sort of deals with whatever. Plus, it's also a strong painting weapon that doesn't need to get in close to contribute and can assist teammates fighting in the front. This is a simple weapon when it comes to damage. Both swing types do 40 to 180 damage regardless of the stance, with damage falling off on the sides of the attack and when the ink falls beyond the effective reach. Rolling is a guaranteed one-hit kill at 125 damage, but really, flinging the ink is this weapon's strong suit. Rolling is so slow with 0 range that it won't matter once the user's been noticed, and following up once noticed is borderline impossible. I'd only suggest rolling if a foe is already certainly within range once a fling concludes, or if a bit of turf around the feet is needed before swimming away would work. The horizontal swing goes so long it doesn't cover the feet at all, it's not even close, and 2 of the Dynamo sets lack anything that creates ink in less than a second. That's primarily when rolling around would work. The only exception to know with this one is how it behaves when it has at least some ink but not enough for an attack. In this sticky situation, it will still get to swing its ink, but the damage is reduced to a puny 25% of the normal amount. Managing reloads with this one is a necessity. Even a little over 20% ink and it's not doing a thing. It's important to play to its strengths and use the big range to pressure enemies and stop their advances. If it rushes in, it's probably going to lose against anything and everything. It's also cake for the enemy to read if you just swing and then immediately swim forward into the new ink that it created with how sluggish it is. Be aware of your surroundings before moving onward. Similarly, repeated attacking is a great way to run out of ink and for enemies to react to predictable timing, so mix it up and get used to the reload. Horizontal attacks are huge and cover an enormous rectangle of space, and they even take less time to wind up. Plus, one can jump with forward momentum after pressing the button to make it reach even further. Just don't jump and attack while trying to make a jump over a bottomless pit. It halts the user to a snail's pace in midair, and once again, squidding isn't allowed. Vertical attacks are hard to land from far away and require a lot of practice due to just how slow they can be. But the range is harsh on the enemy and difficult to deal with. That actually sums up the whole weapon well. It's a hard weapon to get used to, but it can sort of deal with anything if its slowness is played around with. Its sub is Ink Mine! Awareness is everything when playing this weapon, and any form of tracking makes the Dynamo far easier to work with. Whenever there's a way into wherever you'll be standing, place down one of these on the way in. Heck, even place one down whenever there's a choke point. It can slow down the other team, soften them up for an indirect hit to finish them off, and with smart placement, there aren't too many ways this weapon's high capabilities can get surprised. It's also surprisingly useful in close quarters combat due to just how slow everything else comes out. It's usually the fastest option you have to possibly get away, or hit them with chip damage, or give them a point sensor just before they take you down. Far more effective than trying to swing at close range and getting nothing out of it. Its special is Stingray! With horizontal swings, it builds us up quite easily for a slower weapon. 180 points is a quite small charge too. I find it a little surprising how easy of a time it has building it, as it's long range and can use the areas normally reserved for snipers well. It's basically already in spots to earn free points or pause the enemy timer as long as it's being played smartly. The main sub and special are all useful tools in tower control, which could be a reason to play this. I'd like to give special attention to Damage Up! Main power up grants its effect, and stacking just a little bit can make it more effective in more cases. Our sucky shout out of the day goes to Ninja Squid. This is such a showy weapon with bad speed that this is really more of a detriment than anything else. Other rollers might play this ability, but this isn't other rollers. And next I'd like to give special attention to Ink Resist Up. I've said approximately 96 times how slow this weapon is, and it doesn't produce ink in a pinch. So just 2 sub slots of this makes a big difference when trying to get away from an enemy. And last up, we are giving yet more special attention away, and it ain't getting so special anymore, to Ink Saver Main. Certain heavy weapons get a different curve on their returns from Ink Saver Main, and the Dynamo Roller is one of only 7 weapons to have greater effects from this ability. It's one of the few weapons I think actually want to run it, and run a lot of it too. With 18% ink usage from a main attack, it's pretty easy to get a 6th attack out of the main weapon with it, or just afford other things more often. The Ink Mine doesn't get much help from Ink Saver sub, so this is a rare case where Ink Saver Main is clearly the best. Next we go for the gold Dynamo Roller, Splat Bomb. Good luck attacking more than once in tandem with this. The solution is yet again Ink Saver Main rather than Ink Saver sub, but really, this sub weapon is more of a utility than a combo. The Dynamo itself will be doing the heavy lifting. Mainly this is to fish someone out because moving forward is so risky with the Dynamo. Stay in the ink and see what happens, or just stop a super jump as it starts. Use this to paint the floor when the ink isn't going anywhere. You're far less vulnerable throwing a bomb than with a regular swing. It's useful for spacing or getting the hell out of dodge, or just helping a teammate if the explosion is faster than a swing. Its special is Ink Armor. 190 points might be higher than some weapons, but each swing is worth so many darn points. This Ink Armor feels like it helps the team more than it helps the user. A single high-powered hit on the armor will shove you back out of effective range, whereas a bunch of small bullets will do a number on you before a second attack can even come out. It doesn't really allow room for a mistake for a Dynamo Roller, or give it a strong edge compared to other weapons, where 1 or 2 frames can be the difference between winning a shootout. Just treat this as a speedy reload, activating it when most of the team is alive. Such a quick reload that it's able to earn frequently makes the Gold Dynamo Roller possibly the most aggressive painter there is in the entire game. And third is the Kenza Dynamo Roller. Its sub is Sprinkler, so this has a not so obvious perk. The rest of the set is so bad at producing ink in the snap of a finger that the sprinkler is the optimal choice for producing panic ink to get away. Damn, that's almost impressive. But you see what I mean, there's a little dot of ink on the ground as you place it down. Besides that, it is for the benefit of the Booyah Bomb! This isn't so different from how the main weapon works. A long throwing arc to do variable damage from the back. The main leg's hanging back so much already, I wouldn't worry too much about panic activation. You're far enough away and the main attack would take so long to wind up that the Booyah Bomb will likely have time to get in the air and protect you faster than a swing would. 180 points is a good charge, meaning it'll get it frequently. Honestly, Booyah Bomb is the whole reason to pick this weapon. It's all it does. Though I think if the Booyah Bomb spam is your goal, you probably play the Aerospray PG or Heavy Splatling Remix, as those spam it even more and have better sub-weapons. Choosing this weapon comes down to how well you like the Dynamo itself, and chances are, it feels awkward at first compared to more accessible choices for Booyah Bombs. I feel like this is a weapon some people are scary with, but most prefer easier stuff to learn. I'm gonna come out and say it. The news that we're about to see does not mean that I dislike this weapon. League battles. Clamblitz Inkblood Art Academy and Clamblitz Starfish Mainstage. Marina, what's your best tip for this place? Don't buy tickets from scalpers. Oh! I'm recording this on the day of the Xenoblade 3 pre-order debacle! You wound me, Marina! You from the future, tell me if the situation ever got better. Even though I'll probably know. You know why we're going into league battle? Because I brought someone with me who's leagues better at playing this weapon. Introduce yourself.
Oh my gosh, so hi everyone, my name is Rissa. I am a Splatoon 2 commentator and competitive player. I started in the scene actually as a streamer and then eventually made my way into competitive play and commentating, so that's where I'm at now. It's nice to be here with you, Chugga.
Thank you. You wear lots of like gems on your cheeks and have really long nails and it's really cool looking.
Thank you.
Awesome. So, what weapon are you playing for us today? You can pick any kit of the three, so I'm curious what you have chosen for the current map rotation.
Okay, so I ended up going with the gold Dynamo roller. I also am a fan of the Kensa Dynamo roller, but I ended up going with the gold Dynamo roller just because I love that it has splat bombs. I love that it has armor. I'm really used to using armor since I mean junior technically, so that is why I ended up picking the gold Dynamo roller.
I kind of lamented the fact that I couldn't have you on as the Splattershot Junior guest, but it was the first episode, so I didn't want things being a little bit bloated from just having too many things at once, but I've always said that playing support is not an insult. Turfing weapons can be really good in their own way, and you contribute in lots of other ways.
Yeah, turfing helps, and support roles, I mean, you're helping your teammates, you're making sure they don't die, you're making sure you assist them, and you're just giving them paint so that way they can move around and be the ones to get the kills for you.
Certainly, and the Dynamo roller just paints so effectively from so far away, as we'll see as we get into the games here. I've decided to go with the Bloblobber, a weapon that I think is pretty slept on. I think I played the Bloblobber Deco in the Bloblobbers episode, so I've gone with this. I would like to read you a quote that I was very remiss to not include. When you purchase the Bloblobber from Sheldon, his quote is, "After the Bloblob was passed, I created the Bloblobber to lob lawful blob bombs. Read the whole story on my Bloblobber blog." The design was inspired by a bathtub.
Oh my goodness.
It's great. He's so good.
Say that 10 times fast.
After the blah blah was passed, I created the blah blah to lob lawful blob blobs. Read the whole story on my Bloblobber blog. Jeez, it's so weird. Okay, so I guess we're gonna get into League, and I'm gonna hand the mic over to you after we get into the matches and see what you do with the Dynamo roller.
Wait, do you want to ask about the gear?
Oh, shoot, yes, actually, oh my gosh, you catching me slacking on my own video. Go ahead, tell us about your gear.
Okay, so over time, as I had a phase where I was like playing Dynamo because it's really fun to me personally, and I slowly started learning, okay, you need swim speed because it's slow mobility, and then I eventually learned how you need main saver ink recovery because it eats up ink. So my gear here has You can see a main of Swim Speed, 2 mains of Ink Saver, and then I also included a main power-up because apparently, I'm not like super into statistics and everything, but main power-up on Dynamo increases damage. And I asked my friend Vanessa, who's an amazing competitive Dynamo player, and she actually suggested, she said, for anyone who wants to play Dynamo, 2 subs of Swim Speed Up and 1 main, 2 subs of MPU are the best for Dynamo. So I was glad that my research over the years of learning Dynamo myself was correct. So that is the gear that I have today.
So I had a question about the Dynamo roller. I feel like whenever I play it, I never use my sub weapon. I feel like I'm just out of ink and I don't have enough ink for an attack, and you can ink saver main to get another hit out of it normally, but especially if it's something as costly as a splat bomb, I feel like I only ever do it to help out other people. Is that just me, or do you feel the same?
I actually do feel the same, because the Dynamo itself uses so much of the ink for its flicks, and I find that like, for example, the gold Dynamo here, I'm mostly just flicking and using the main weapon constantly, and the only time I ever really do use the splat bombs if I need to like back up and play defense, and then I will literally just like turn into a junior and just sit there and throw bombs. But other than that, I agree with you. I totally don't necessarily use the sub weapon as much because the main weapon does use so much ink.
Oh, okay. I was a little worried it was just me and like I was just missing something though, but it feels like no matter what equipment I run, I just am always like, you know, my sub weapon just doesn't feel all that helpful. I can't do anything in tandem with my sub weapon, and if I somehow manage to pull it off, I'm always out of ink and a sitting duck.
Yeah. No, I'm totally the same way. And then with the Kensa one too, I do use Sprinkler sometimes if I need to get ink, but like, I don't really use it that much. I totally feel the same.
All right. Well, I'm just running some swim speed up, some special charge up, and some stealth jump because I'm pretty helpless if I'm caught at close range and I don't get a point blank 4-hit with my blah blobber. So, okay. I guess we're going into league battles now.
All right.
Ham
fast.
and Peggy.
I wonder if they're a pair together. A Ham, ... and Peggy.
Aunt Peggy. I think the first time I heard that song, I thought that they should be saying Aunt Peggy. Because, I don't know, Peggy just sounds like a southern, like, aunt's name. I don't know. Maybe I just say that because of King of the Hill. Oh my gosh, we have double blobbers.
Oh! Let's go. And there's one on the other team.
We're blobber. Geez, I had no idea that I was picking the in vogue meta pick today. Anyway, so at the beginning of this game, as we're getting some ink on the ground, how about you tell us what you are doing?
So starting out here, I am just kind of painting around, and I got armor really fast, so I'm going to use the armor right away. With Dynamo, I try not to get too close to people because you kind of have to realize that your mobility is really slow. Ooh, and I got 2 kills off of that. Thanks to your blob shots, too.
Oh. Gosh, 15-second armor, spoken like a true Splattershot junior main.
I know, right? It's in my head at all times. I'm like, must get armor.
I mean, it's such a good special. It's just like, why would you ever not have it somewhere on the team? It's so excellent. Oh my gosh, I hit that guy like twice from this far away. That was awesome. Let's use my good object damage to just defuse that. We don't need those bubbles. We're okay. We don't need that. Get that away from there. I'm just kind of staying back. I'm being a bit defensive, just kind of hitting people away from our goal whenever they got clams. Just being a general nuisance. I'm very good at that.
That's exactly what blobs do, so it's perfect.
My mom and classmates even said so. Alright, so you're inking, I'm inking. I guess we won't really move forward by just inking, but we're keeping it pretty neutral right here. There's the other blobber. See him down there. Oh, hello. What? Yeah! There we go. Full health to death. I'm gonna toss my special. Well, at least I didn't die. Or at least I didn't lose my special. I died, but I didn't lose my special. I jumped off and there was a baller that came rolling by from off screen while I was already in the air, so I just had to take it. Okay, good.
Yep, this is my life.
I got that guy from behind that block. So I always talk about how Blobber is capable of so much that no other weapon is. That is a pristine example of that. I love that about this weapon. Just all the wild and wacky hits that nothing else can do. Nice! Got an assist there with you?
Go. I think we found, you know, a new weapon pairing, Dynamo and Blob.
Oh, please, yeah. You know, I guess with the variable damage on both of them, you could do a lot of damage bridges if you just connect a couple of bubbles. Pretty much any hit from the Dynamo would kill at that point.
Yeah, I like this. So far, both teams, you know, just, it's almost like team deathmatch right now.
Pretty much, no one's really making any progress there. I did a bank shot kill, hitting them with all 4 of the shots. Nice, point blank too. They're down
Let's
2.
go.
I guess we can just move forward.
Yeah.
I just need 1 clam, I got it.
Okay, okay.
Ah, no! Got smacked by that .52 gal.
Trying to get fall off.
Yeah, we're just trying to like overwhelm them. Oh, I think they grabbed
Oh,
the,
there
no,
we
the
go.
clam disappeared, no!
Wait, I'm gonna try and toss them to this guy. There we go. Okay.
Power clam, good, good!
And I got the squeezer. Armor.
Gotcha, double kill! I'm not gonna
Let's
get that
go.
one, no, sorry, Bella was too good for me. Or Belai? Belai, I thought it was Bella. Take that. I haven't been using my splash wall, and it's a good sub-weapon, so I'm, well, really great place to place that knee, right in front of a wall. Let's do that. Yep, got the assist there, thanks to a bank shot. Nice. Man, we're doing good as a team. I need to just go with you.
I know, I like this
I
pair.
have good object damage. Crap. I got bumped around by that into some enemy ink. A respectable thing that I don't see enough people do is just bumping people with the baller. Like, it does a respectable 50 damage, and the knockback from it's pretty solid. It can trap somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That's a strat.
I remember when I looked into how much damage everything did for sake of research, I was really surprised how much that did. Nice. Clam even fell down. And I can slosh from up here. Hello. Oh. Man, I wasn't even trying to get that guy. I was trying to get another guy, and I just banked into someone else. Squeezer's coming up. They missed!
Oh, you missed!
They missed!
No! Where's our arrow spray? In mid.
Here's the no! The squeezer is still in our base. And they got the power climb back, and they threw it! Oh, no!
Wait. Ah! Okay.
We lost the lead. Oh, no. Okay, so we have like 30 seconds to get in there. From right now, unless we lose, we'll lose by 1 point in overtime if we don't.
Let's see.
Wish I had my special right now.
Oh, I got one. Okay. Almost have armor. Armor.
Nope, got sloshed. They only got a few seconds left. 1 person left alive. They need to get. Oh no, they're going into our base. I'm gonna try to. No! Oh!
Dang it! I tried.
No, you did. It was a valiant effort. Close game.
Yeah.
47 to 49.
It started out as team deathmatch and then slowly. Oh my goodness!
And 20.
Look at us!
Damn!
Sheesh! Okay, now I have to look how many assists I got.
You checking the mobile app for that, or?
Yeah.
I really should look at the mobile app for more accurate data on what my exact stats are, or I could just say it in the game. That would be nice. I know. Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I like how Splatoon 1 would like show you deaths and splats on the screen.
I guess they just thought it was demoralizing if you had a lot of deaths in the game. Was pointing it out to you.
True.
I guess they're not for younger players, maybe, but
yeah.
I like how Splatoon 3 is gonna find something to compliment you on, where in each match you'll have a title where like, oh, most ink on the ground, most splats, most assists, most special uses. It'll point out at least something that you were the best at. Because I kind of felt like in this game, with it doing the positioning entirely based on ink, it was kind of discounting some important things, and it would cause younger players to think that some weapons were inherently worse, even though they contributed in plenty of other ways.
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah, I think that's a much better system than just doing places based entirely on ink on the ground. You know it's accurate when you're agreeing with that, considering you play the junior, so...
Yeah!
The fact that you get first place in every match.
I know, and then if you don't, like, if you're just, like, looking at who got the most kills, and then you didn't actually get the most kills, you're like, oh, it doesn't look like I did anything.
Yeah. I never go up this way. I never do this. Oh, there's somebody trying to come in our base, and I'm just gonna... Okay, somebody's up top, on the left side from our spawn.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
okay.
they have a roller. Ooh, wow. Oh, wow. Damn, Grim Range Blaster hits from far away.
Oh, okay, I got one.
What do you see? Okay. So they're down by 1. They're down by their end zap. I think that's an 85?
Oh.
85, okay. Okay, so they're down 3. Only the end zap is left alive. We need to build a power clam if we can. We only have 6 on our side. Okay, you're grabbing that.
There we go, got one. I'm trying to get clams. Let's see. I got 5.
Let's keep busy.
Oh, this guy has 9. I'm throwing him one.
Alright. Storm's clearing us a pathway. The range blaster is still alive. Now, speaking of things I'm excited for in Splatoon 3, I'm so excited they actually changed the look of the range blaster so it doesn't just look the same.
Oh, I know! That's gonna be really interesting to see, but I'm excited for it too.
I remember I thought it was a new weapon, and it was actually your video analyzing the trailer that showed me that they said it was the range blaster in an interview and that they wanted to redesign it so people would know it was different.
Yeah! I think that's really cool, because when I first was starting out, I was like, wait, the normal blaster and the range blaster are like similar,
Dude,
and it took me a while to get used to it.
I had so many people back in Splatoon 1 that were like, Emil, you forgot to explain the range blaster in the blaster episode, thinking that it was a variant.
Yeah.
But it's not. It has completely different stats, completely different strengths. In this game, they made it worse in every way.
Yeah. I know, at the start of this game, range blaster was like the thing, it was in, and now it's just no.
Yeah, back in 1,
it
was super dominant.
Yeah.
I didn't quite get enough bubbles on that roller to actually kill them. They're getting into our base, and I don't have my splash ball to be a jerk.
They
missed! They missed!
Wait. There we go, we got him.
Okay, no, it's up here. They can't get it. I laugh at you from up in my castle, and you hit it anyway. Crap. Oh, no. Frick. Come on. I have hit you with so many bubbles, but never enough at a time. There's rollers being good at attacking close to up on ledges.
Oh my goodness, this roller!
I know, they are taking advantage of this ledge and how hard it is to attack from down on a ledge so well.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Okay, we have our football. I'm not convinced the roller isn't in our base. I'm not. I know,
I'm like
convinced.
scared now.
I feel like they would still be here.
I'm like trying to use the Dynamo to paint over the ledges, looking for them.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, up we go. And I'm just gonna lob my blobs. It's lawful.
No.
Oh, jeez. Nice, I led my fire there. Got an assist. Ooh. There's one left, and it's the freaking roller.
Of
They're
course, I got him.
dead, and they miss. I think they missed. Yeah, they missed. Okay.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to say anything because the animation's long.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they flubbed it. Okay, it's gone. If we can get in the base, I got a lot of clams on my back without having a power clam, so I could contribute a lot to a point.
Okay.
Got our ink. Oh, whoa, baby!
Oh
okay,
my
good.
goodness!
That freaking roller needs to die. Every now and again, just good stage for it, actually, because you have to like defend it from up on a ledge to do it safely, and rollers are really good at attacking that way.
I know. This is like perfect for that roller.
Yeah. I mean, you got that too. You can do that from far away.
Yeah.
I like how the Dynamo can just hit over stuff too, because it just has such a weird hitbox that just waves downward. It's great.
I know. I've just been sitting here in mid and like using the Dynamo to flick over these ledges. Make sure it's clear.
Oof.
Oh no. Okay, got one.
30 seconds. They're down 2.
It's one in mid.
It's time to YOLO. Okay, gonna throw my Ink Storm to contribute to this. Oh, cool, I got a kill.
Okay, let's go. Wait.
Gotcha, got 2 kills. Come on, baby. Yeah!
Oh, no!
No! The animation's not allowed to complete. It doesn't count even if you made the throw.
We set that up so perfectly.
No! Do you hate Clam Blitz yet?
You know what? You might be the one to convince me I hate it.
Oh, okay, because I tried to defend you, Clam Blitz, but stuff like this happens, and the friggin' one frame thing. Yeah, I don't think I've talked about the Let's Play yet. There's a one frame where a power clam will not be accepted and just eats it without taking your points. So be very wary when throwing it when the basket is going back up to close.
My goodness. I had, on my screen, there was like a perfect point of view of the basket. The clam being thrown at the basket and then the game just ending.
Yeah, I was watching it too. I could see the football just spinning endlessly when time was called. All right, so I guess that's it for now. Is there anything else that you'd like to say for us? Or, you know, anything else that you do that you'd like to tell us about? Like a tie-dye shirt, by the way.
Thank you. I had the drip going.
Oh, yeah.
You know, not really. I guess if anyone wants to find me, you can find me at it's Rissahi, Rissahi.
I was gonna bring up your username. I thought it was Risahi for a long time, and it was supposed to be like Japanese.
Yeah, so many people think that, and I actually made it because I didn't want to have like a bunch of numbers in my like username a long time ago, and then so I was like Rissa, and then I'll just put the word hi after it, and then that kind of stuck with me forever, and now that's just been my username.
Yeah, but anyway, you said you were on...
Oh yeah, Twitter and Twitch, and I also do have a YouTube channel, but I'm kind of slacking on the content. Hopefully that'll change by Splatoon 3.
At least you're honest.
But yeah. Yep, and so same username throughout all three of those.
Okay. Level 99 prestige. I think you have the second most playtime I've seen. Chara had the most at about 9,200. I think you're at about 6,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Okay. Well, I guess we're done there. We were cooked right by those clams.
Yeah.
We were the steamed hams all along. Next time on Splatoon 2, we're going to be seeing a very luck-dependent weapon, but very powerful in spite of that. See you guys then.